Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world, and we're on a mission to banish poverty on a global scale. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. And I'm heading over there now to make sure that things are working as they should be. So I'm going to Facebook and I'm going to look for the group We Share Abundance publicly. And then I'm going to be looking for the 5th of February. And I'm going to make sure my speaker is turned off so we don't get feedback. And I click this thing that says click to expand, and it seems to be working. Okay, wonderful. And we do have Lewis in on, what's it called? YouTube, YouTube, I think. Saying hi from Portugal. Getting back to Facebook, we have Andrew in from New Zealand, um, and we've got Richard in from Devon in the UK. So hopefully everything is working okay. As I say, we are a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We are approaching 3 years. We'll have been around for 3 years in another couple of months or so, and we are now in a position to start building our economy, because it's taken us a while, but we've put in our infrastructure. We have our economy, our currency, treasury, social services, and we're now building industries to develop our economy, strengthen our currency, make it desirable, liquid, and increase its value for the benefit of all citizens. So who are our citizens and who can be a citizen? Well, literally anybody. We're a non-separatist organization, and that means we don't recognize superficial differences like color, class, creed, that sort of thing. We welcome people from every continent, every country, every color, class, creed, gender, um, educational status, financial status, background, whatever. We don't notice these differences, whether you're fat, thin, handsome or ugly. Doesn't matter. You're just a human being to us, and all human beings are on the same level. We recognize that all human beings are unique. So you are unique. There's never been anybody quite like you. There will never be anybody quite like you again. And so you have something unique to offer our community, as does everybody else. And so should be treated with equal love and respect, as is everybody. Okay, we got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. And Andrew says I'm coming through loud and clear. Thank you, Andrew. Okay, okay. Um, where am I up to? Where am I up to? Right. Um, yeah, it's totally free to become a citizen. In fact, we'll give you $5 to complete your profile and prove that you're a real person. And that's it. We have, as I say, different industries you can get involved in. If you want, they would be loosely termed as business opportunities if they were not within our community. And you can make really good money from them. It doesn't cost you, and it needn't cost you anything out of pocket, rather than it doesn't cost you anything. Um, you can start free and work your way up. It just takes longer than throwing a few dollars in, which is what most people choose to do because it makes it easier and speeds up the process. So that's where we are, and that's what we are. We also recommend multiple income streams, um, because it's safer. It's not putting all your eggs in one basket. It doesn't matter if you've got 10 or 12 or 20 even income streams. If one of them fails, you're not in a disaster situation. Even if it was your top producing income stream, you've still got all those others that can keep you going while you develop those to a higher level to make up your income or introduce another income stream to replace the one you've lost, whatever. If you've only got the one income stream and you lose it, and maybe it was your prime source of income, you can be out on the street, and any income stream can be lost. Um, there is no such thing as total security. No matter how good an opportunity looks, no matter how strong a company appears to be, no matter what their assets are shown as, they can disappear overnight. So we do recommend multiple income streams. Multiple income streams also help us as a community because the income streams that we personally recommend as a nation, I personally as a nation, that we nationally recommend that. I'm not sure what the right terminology is, but that we recommend from our admin, we uh, earn commissions from those opportunities if people join and take part and everything else. And that income goes into our liquidity pools to boost our economy. Of course, individual members that join any of these plans, anything they make goes into their pocket. So it gives them some instant income whilst helping their fellow members by um, anything that is made with us being your referrer goes in to benefit all the members. So it's a good way that we do things. We have an automated free downline builder for you. You can put in your what's it called, affiliate code in there so that anybody you introduce, when they see these opportunities, they see them with your affiliate code and they join under you, and you make the commissions from them rather than them going line, you know. Um, so it's all there for you. You can also add your own um, business opportunities uh, into the downline builder if they are not there as recommended by admin. Um, I mean, there are lots and lots and lots of programs out there that people join, and you might be a Herbalife distributor. And Herbalife isn't in your downline builder. You can put it in, and everybody that you refer through a potential 7 levels sees that program, and that can be very, very powerful. Even if everybody only introduces 5 people through 7 levels, and only 1% of those people join you in Herbalife or whatever it may be, you would become a top distributor in that multi-level marketing program. I guarantee it. Okay, who else have we got in? We've got Kingsley in from Manchester, UK as well. Okay, we're going to get started now with a short prayer, followed by a little affirmation. The prayer is there to help us find true happiness in life. Happiness is what we all seek. You may think you are looking for more money or you're looking for a new home, or why? Because you feel it's going to make you happy. So happiness is what we all seek. The unfortunate thing is you can't buy happiness. It doesn't matter how much money you've got, it won't necessarily make you happy. It's just there as a tool. It won't make you sad. It won't make you happy. It will allow you to buy things. It may help remove stress from your life. And you may get pleasure out of the things you buy for a short period of time. But you'll soon find you want something else and something else and something else. True happiness can only be found, lasting true happiness can only be found through loving service to others. And the great thing about that is once you adopt that as your mantra, everything that you want in life will just automatically flow to you. So you won't have to worry about chasing them. the new home and the things, because if you want and need it, it will happen for you as long as you go about your business with a view to serving others. That is the key to your true happiness. And the affirmation is there to help us keep that non-separatist environment, to help us banish any prejudices that we might have. So let's get started with those now. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love each member finds the joy of service, and through service bless each member that they attract true happiness and everything they want and need in life. Amen. And our affirmation goes like this: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, right. Who else have we got? Um, we've got Kingsley. I think I mentioned Kingsley from Manchester, UK, and we've got Verna in from um, South Africa. He's saying, "Good evening. Finally made it again." Yeah, we're not seeing you for a while, Verna, but you are always in our thoughts. Okay. Um, we don't have anything to report on the development side because we don't have the developers working on the weekends unless it's something really urgent or special, something that's happened. So on the development side, there's nothing that has taken place. And there's not been an awful lot that's taken place on my side either. Um, I have been working, um, even to the extent where I've not watched the rugby. And apparently, I did see the score, and France only just edged it. So I'm sorry that I missed that game because I was expecting France to put in a really big score. And if Italy have come along that far that they can challenge France in that way, England are going to have their work cut out, even though they're at home next weekend. Okay, that's the wonder of sport. Nothing is cut and dried. Anything can happen at any time. Um, I also noted that the football team I support lost. So England lost yesterday in rugby. The football team I support lost today in football. It's the way of life, isn't it? You can't win them all. Hello, this seems to have frozen up. Let me check Melon No, it's fine in Melon It's the Facebook problem, I think. Let me get to Facebook. Okay, it seems to have unfrozen. Seems to be okay. Um, I did get our deposit done for the Vortic 10K club that we have. That is now closed. Um, and we have the existing members. I didn't get the list out. Uh, I did verify everything again, make sure everything was right, and I did eventually manage to get um, the funds deposited in Vortic. So that'll start trading for us from Monday. Okay, and Deborah says, "There you are." Yeah, there you are. Who? I'm here. Okay. Um, so that has been done, but I've been tidying up a lot of other loose ends, and I didn't get many of the secondary staking withdrawals processed. So I'll continue with that tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll get them all sorted tomorrow. So if you're waiting for that those withdrawals to be processed. Um, if you've not got it yet, I apologise. Hang in there. I'll get it done. I will get it done. Um, I was looking at the leaderboard because we have a leaderboard where people win, and nobody's been winning anything, and we don't want that. We want people to be winning. We want the leaderboard to be exciting, and so I am changing it. Um, Richard says Exeter City lost too. Yeah, there's always got to be winners and losers, haven't there? In whatever happens in life. Okay, um, where was I up to? Oh yeah, yeah, the leaderboard. And so what I've done, it will be changed hopefully on Monday. It needs the programmers to do it. Um, if I can find it, okay. Um, we will be removing. There was a 50-point qualification level that was needed, and I'm going to make this retrospective for January as well as for February. So those people that were in the leaderboard in January, the top 5 people will be gifted a $50 position in Beyond Infinity. Beyond Infinity is one of the third-party plans that we recommend. You can be totally passive. It'll take a while for you to generate any income if you are totally passive. In fact, it will take you exactly 5 years and 13 weeks. You can reduce that massively to a matter of months if you choose to be active. And when you start getting paid, it only starts at just over $50 a week, but it increases very rapidly to like $100 and then 500 and then 1,000. It's not long before you're making thousands of dollars a week um, from Beyond Infinity, and it keeps going up and up and up. So it's solid, but it takes time. But if you want to be active, you can compress that time drastically. So we will be gifting the 5 positions a position in Beyond Infinity. It is a $50 one-time payment. You can't put any more in out of pocket. You can only add into your plan from commissions that you earn, and you have the option, excuse me, the option of whether to withdraw them or use them to reduce, excuse me again, the time span for that passive income. Also, what I'm doing is any member in that top 5 that has over 20 points will also be gifted a $50 deposit in Baltic International. And that $50 deposit will earn from day one. I say day one, it only pays weekdays, Monday through Friday. So if day one is Saturday, I'm telling fibs, aren't I? You will be gifted in and you will be earning from the first working day after your gift is, um, is deposited. At the $50 level, you will receive 4% per week on that gift, but it's paid daily. You'll get 80, no, 40. You get 40 cents a day. So you'll have at the end of the week $2, but you can't withdraw $2. $10 is the minimum withdrawal, and that has to be in TRC20. If you want it in Bitcoin or something like that, and then it goes up. If you withdraw in TRC20, you can withdraw $10. Once you withdraw, of course, it's there. You can spend it, go and buy yourself a pizza or whatever. But you can also accumulate your funds in there. And once you've got up to $50, which will take you what, 25 weeks from now, you can then buy another package for the same value, and then you'll be earning $4 a week. So it'll only be another 13 weeks before you have enough to buy another plan. So the more plans you put in, the more money you will make. So it's better to reinvest everything if you can with Vortic, if you have a small account rather than um, rather than just pulling money out. But it depends on how desperate you are. But that will happen. Um, so I will be contacting those top five positions at the leaderboard from January, and they will be. I don't think there was anyone with over 20 points. They will receive a free position in Beyond Infinity. Now, some members, a lot of members are already in Beyond Infinity. So if you already have an account in Beyond Infinity, you can nominate somebody else if you choose, and we will pay for their account. You have to register under our um, corporate, national, nationwide admin account, whatever you want to call it, the We Share Abundance account, because that way we benefit from gifting you that position. Over time, we will hopefully make a profit on that, and then that once again will help all the community. So whether it's in Vortic or whether it's in Beyond Infinity, you must register under the We Share Abundance link, and you will get that gift. So that is there. That will be programmed in the program. I don't think it's a very big change to make because the actual gifting of the prizes is a manual thing. But the only change really that needs to be done from um, a development point of view is we've never the ability to earn points from the Poverty Crusher plan. And that should have been done a long time ago, but it hasn't been done. But now you will get 1 point for every ad pack purchase in the Poverty Crusher plan. This only applies to people that you introduce, new members that you introduce, and in their first month. So if somebody comes in with just $5, you'll get 1 point. If somebody comes in with $15, which is very common, you'll get 3 points. Somebody comes in with $75, which is probably the most popular option, then you will get 15 points. Um, so if you bring in 2 or 3 people into the Poverty Crusher plan and they come in at that $75 level, then you stand a good chance of getting high up the leaderboard with a $50 Beyond Infinity position plus a $50 position in the Vortic United plan. And that Vortic United plan is very, very powerful. Both Beyond Infinity and Vortic United, if you're totally passive, will get you to passive income. Vortic United will get you there faster, and it's very, very lucrative if you do choose to refer people in there. Hopefully the leaderboard will be buzzing when Caleb and crew get going. That will also add people into the leaderboard because they will be making referrals for our Turnkey Cash Cow members. So you'll be in competition with that. I'm not sure whether that is totally fair. So we'll have to have a look at that actually, because the leaderboard is there for people that are personally active in referring people rather than us doing the work for them. So I'm not sure that will influence the leaderboard, we'll have to have a think about it. We don't want to uh, have people that are out there working their socks off, not getting anywhere up the leaderboard high enough because of the work that is happening through our um, turnkey cash cow program where the members are not doing anything. I think that would be unfair. So we'll have to have a think about that. Okay, right. And we've got Ramachandra in from India. He is actually a UK citizen. He's from Watford, the UK, but he's been in India a long time and he's enjoying himself there. I hope he is anyway. Okay, so there is that we've made changes, or changes are going to be made. They have been made in they won't reflect in your dashboard until sometime next week. Hopefully Monday. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so we got the Vortic Club done, funded. Also, I've got an offer going on Vortic for anybody that wants to make a deposit in Vortic in their own account, which is a wise thing to do because that means you can then refer other people. The minimum deposit in Vortic is $50. The registration is free. There's no monthly fees. That $50 is a deposit that will earn you income. It's not money down the drain. You've not bought anything. It's there. You only get $40 of it back at the end of the contract period, which I think is 46 weeks for a $50 deposit. But you will have made almost three times your $50 over that period of 46 weeks with the income that you earn on a weekly basis. Even if you don't buy more positions with your income, which hopefully most of you will be wise enough to do. But each position will return you almost three times your deposit over the contract period. And I think it's 46 weeks. If I'm wrong on that, I apologize, but I think it is 46 weeks. So you will get uh, that. And the deal that I've got going is in conjunction with the challenge that the CEO, Jensen Robles, has put out. And that is for people that refer people, excuse me, over $300. And if you refer five people over $300, you basically earn or are gifted. Um, I think it's less than 900, but it's over 800. I think it's $870 or something like that. If you get eight people at $500, it's a lot more, and so on. But if we shoot for step one, five at $300, what we do, or what I decided we do with the We Share Abundance account is we would give you the commission back. So if you make a deposit of $300 or more, we will give you the 10% commission back that we would have earned. So your $300 deposit will only cost you 270. If you want to put in $500, it will only cost you 450. And one of the most popular plans is to get in at 2,500 because you get a bigger return. It means that you're making a lot more money and you're making it faster and you're getting to a point where you can retire a lot quicker with $2,500. And the first $2,500 we get in, because I've got about $250 in commission there now, we will double up on that 10%. So just the first 2,500 that gets deposited, we will give you $500 back, not just 250. We'll give you $500 back. So you'll get a $2,500 investment for just $2,000. Um, I sent that out in a message earlier on today. So if you want to take advantage of that, fine. If you don't, that's fine too. No big deal. Right. That's pretty much the update. Um, Once again, it's been a day where I've worked away, not seemed to have had much spare time in anything, and not accomplished quite as much as I would have liked. I'll have to have a real good look at this when I do my analysis of what I've achieved tonight, because that's what you should all be doing, actually. You look back on your day and you say, did I get done what I intended to do? And it's very rare that you can answer honestly yes to everything that was on your list. And the things that you didn't get done go on the top of your list the next day. And that is how to become more productive. But you've got to be serious about being introspective. You know, people say that knowledge is power, and knowledge is not. People say that taking action is power. And it's close. But action without viewing the results, without that introspection, without saying, okay, did that action get me where I wanted to go? And if it didn't, why? Is also not power. Introspection is what gives you the power. Knowledge, there's loads of people with loads of knowledge. There's people with 3, 4, 5 university degrees and qualifications and all the rest of it. And uh, they speak 10 languages and they struggle to make meet. It's, it's got to be applied. That knowledge has got to be applied. But even if you apply that knowledge, even if you take action, you've then got to go back. And you've got to say, did that action get me what I wanted? You've got to be doing that. That is necessary. If you don't have any knowledge and you take action and you view that activity at the end of the day and say, did I get what I wanted out of that action? If the answer is no, analyze why and what you can perhaps do tomorrow with action to make it. And that is gaining knowledge in a practical way. Knowledge will not necessarily stimulate action. Action will stimulate knowledge, provided you analyze the results of the action. And that is introspection. And introspection in everything you do in life is what will move you forward in a big way. Okay. Don't know how I got onto that. But anyway, that's where we are, and that's what we do. Oh, I got onto it because I've not done much, and I was saying I'm going to have to really look in the mirror very closely tonight and say, okay, what's not working as it should? Okay, let's check on the Melon app, and I know we had Lewis in there early on before anybody else got in from anywhere. He was top of the comments list, really, even though Andrew was top of the comments list in Facebook. I'm scrolling down to see if I can see anything. Yesterday, you wanted to show something about OnPassive. Will it be today? I only wanted to show you that you couldn't get into the OnPassive. I've not had time to check OnPassive. I don't know what went on in their updates on yesterday. A lot of people won't have been able to get in. I imagine that there is a synopsis of what was involved in that talk in the website, in the founders or whatever it's called. I don't know. I imagine that there will be a synopsis there, but I've not had a chance to check on that either. So no, it was just to show you that there was a message coming up saying we've reached our capacity, tough luck. and that was at 7 o'clock, and the thing didn't start till 7:30. So I don't know what their capacity was that they said that, but it wasn't enough, obviously. Normally they're on Zoom. Zoom has a capacity usually of 2,000, and that I've never known to be overbooked for on passive. So I imagine it was less than 2,000. Uh, okay, that pretty much covers it. If you are, and I mean, I know a lot of our members are members of On Passive. If you log into your founders account, I think you've got to log. I'm not sure whether you can log in directly now. I know they did intend that your login would be through the On Passive website. But anyway, if you get into your old founders account, however you can, or Go Founders, is it Old Founders Go? I don't know. Into your founders account and check the updates. Usually they have a written transcript of what was covered in the webinar, and I would have looked at that anyway. I only registered just out of curiosity to see what was happening. But their webinars go on for several hours, and I don't have the time to spend several hours on a webinar. So I wait, and a couple of days later, I just read the synopsis, which takes me 5 minutes instead of 2 or 3 hours. And you can all do that as well. Okay. But if you like to be on the webinar live and hear everything, maybe there's some things that don't get into that synopsis that are in the live, then okay, you can do that. If we make a deposit into Vortic, do we need to raise a support call to inform you? Um, yeah, I didn't put that in the memo, but let me let me see if I can find. I did change the pop-up on. It don't seem to have come up anyway, or maybe I didn't refresh the page, or maybe it only comes up every other day or something. Where's the pop-up? Uh, there we go. This is what the pop-up says now. Um, where are we? I've lost Facebook. Yeah, here we go. That's posted in the comments. I'm not sure whether that shows in the comments in YouTube and Twitch, so I'll post it there as well. Okay, so there you go. It is, or you can be totally passive in Vortec. I recommend that you share it with other people. Don't worry about whether they get involved or not. But if you don't share it, people are going to get upset when you are making a lot of money and you tell them what you've been doing, and they say, "Why didn't you tell me?" So I recommend that it's your duty to share it with people that you know that are going to wonder what you're doing and why you're making all this money. But I've lost Facebook. Where's Facebook gone? Here we go. Yeah. Seymour. So there you go. It just runs through. Totally passive means no selling, no recruiting, no pestering friends and family, no work of any kind. However, as I say, I think you should share it with people, but it's up to you. But don't care about if they get involved or not. Just share it with them. Say, look, I'm doing this. Take a look at it. It might be of interest to you. If it's not, fine. Boom, gone. and don't pester them or anything. That's it. And if they say, "Oh, I'm not interested," say, "Okay, no big deal. Just get on with your drink or whatever you're doing at the time." Okay. Um, it does take a commitment and faith to invest. Yeah, because you've got to put your money in. How much is up to you, but until 25th of February, I will give everybody who makes a commitment of over 299 a rebate of 10%. We can do that because we get a 10% commission, which normally goes into, once again, it goes into We Share Abundance, but it's going back to people here, and in time, hopefully, as they're making money, we will make that back and more. Okay. And the first person to commit to a 2,500 deposit, I will rebate a massive $500. It's only for the first one because we've got $250 that they're doing nothing at the moment. Um, so I can add that to the $250 that we will receive in 10% commission. Um, so that's why it's only for the first person. Once that first person has made that deposit, I will post that it's already gone, so that you know you're only going to get $250 back if you deposit your 2,500. Um, to claim your rebate, this is what you were asking actually. Um, email franstcc@gmail.com with your Vortic username and your Vortic email address and the amount you deposited. Okay, and then uh, we will transfer funds into your Vortic account. We need your email that you registered in Vortic, and we need your username. The username to check the deposit, and the email because they use the email address when we transfer the funds to you. Okay. If you want something enough, if you want something badly enough, you will always find a way. And that's true, you know. People say, "Oh, I've got no money, I've got no money, I can't pay this, I can't pay that. The telly broke." Oh, the telly broke. Let's go and get a new one. You know, that is people. That is what they do. Most people don't care if the telly broke. Um, they say, "Okay, we'll get another one when we make some money from the investments that we've got." They're more interested in the money, making money for them, and most of what they generate goes back into making more money. And they only take out a small portion for luxuries until it gets so big, that it doesn't matter. But there you go. That is how it works, and that's how you make your claim. Um, you can claim it anyway. I think you suggested would we put in a support ticket, and you can do that if you wish as well. We will. How did deposit reward start? When did the deposit reward start? Today. Yeah, it started from when I sent the message out, which was, I don't know, probably about midday. I'm guessing. I can't remember when I got the message out into people's inboxes. So it's only just started, and it will end on the 25th of February because that's when the challenge ends. The idea is to try and get at least 5 people investing over $300, so that we make that 800. Um, so we give away 30 times $550 to get $800. We make a $700 if we can do that. Okay, so that is that is the logic behind it. It just increases the amount that we can chuck in the liquidity pool by doing it that way. Okay, so there you go. But yeah, it started today when I sent out that message. I can't remember the time of the message. And that's it from me for today. How are we doing? We've gone quite a long time today, but it is Sunday, uh, for most of us. I know for Andrew it is already Monday morning, um, but for most of us on here, it is Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. There will not be much of it left. I say if you're in the Antipodes, it's already gone. So, oh, I did notice one thing about Andrew, and I noticed that it's his birthday. So, Andrew Dean, you didn't mention it, little tinker, but happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, everybody. Happy birthday, dear Andrew. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! Okay. Andrew is a very valuable member of our support team, works on the KYC side, I think, the verification of your ID. So happy birthday, Andrew. Um, it may have gone now. May have been yesterday for you, but anyway, there you go. Happy birthday to you. That is it from just a minute. Uh, no, let me. Right. Okay. So that's it. God bless you all. I'm here every day, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. So until tomorrow, auf Wiedersehen. Until tomorrow, get out there, be Wisa warriors, share love and abundance, find that happiness and joy from being of service to others by sharing love and abundance with others. So until tomorrow, auf Wiedersehen, and I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later.